I be riding when I ride a job. Late night cruising getting so high. Paper planes got a nigga so fly. Now I'm at their neck like a bow tie. When I ride a job. Late night cruising getting so high.
Where you at, bro? Man, where you at, man? We'll be on right now, man. We about to pull up. Well, I promise not to tell nobody, man. Where you at? Alright, in a minute.
Promise not to tell nobody. YVGB, Vinny 2, Ray Dizzy.
100 grand wrist flick. Promise not to tell nobody I'm fixing this shit. Promise not to tell nobody I just whip the whip. Promise not to tell nobody I stay in the mix. Promise not to tell nobody check out how I whip. Promise not to tell nobody get it like this. Promise not to tell nobody European fit. Promise not to tell nobody. My nigga promise not to tell nobody.
I be getting dope. Promise not to tell nobody. Probably fuck they hoe. Promise not to tell nobody. You already know. Promise not to tell nobody. Yeah, this how we go. Promise not to tell nobody. I be getting money. Promise not to tell nobody. These haters acting funny. Promise not to tell nobody. Every day they on some bullshit. Promise not to tell nobody. Every day I'm on my bullshit. Promise not to tell nobody. I be busting licks. Promise not to tell nobody. Either way they on my dick. Promise not to tell nobody. I be stacking dough. Promise not to tell nobody. You already know. Promise not to tell nobody. Getting money, getting paper. Killing all these fucking haters. Promise not to tell nobody. My money fast, they money slow. Promise not to tell nobody. These haters, they already know. Promise not to tell nobody.
100 grand wrist flick. Promise not to tell nobody I'm fixing this shit. Promise not to tell nobody I just whip the whip. Promise not to tell nobody I stay in the mix. Promise not to tell nobody check out how I whip. Promise not to tell nobody get it like this. Promise not to tell nobody European fit. Promise not to tell nobody. My nigga promise not to tell nobody.
I got your BM in my BM. Hit it in the AM cause you know we had a G and it go down in the DM. She said, promise not to tell nobody. I told her next time we fuck, bring another thotty. She like the way that I whip. Foreign cars be the whip. Fuck around and catch a body. Promise not to tell nobody. I live bounce Millie Rock. Smurder dance on any block. Get that money, make it hot, niggas. I get this cash, then I dab, then I throw it in the bag. I whip it slow, I whip it fast, niggas. Ain't getting money, so they ain't like me. Riding with my hitters, we be out here in the streets. If they got a problem, then we letting off the heat. Promise not to tell nobody about a nigga like me.
100 grand wrist flick. Promise not to tell nobody I'm fixing this shit. Promise not to tell nobody I just whip the whip. Promise not to tell nobody I stay in the mix. Promise not to tell nobody check out how I whip. Promise not to tell nobody get it like this. Promise not to tell nobody European fit. Promise not to tell nobody. My nigga promise not to tell nobody.
I ain't tell him nothing. Shorty say, yo, let me show you something, baby. She said, matter of fact, I'm gonna show all your friends. She pull out the tablet. She said, yo, listen. Look at ass. Look at ass. Look at this one. Look at the other one. And then niggas was like, yo, shit, it smell. I was like, look at that. I said, okay then. She said, yo, follow me to the house. I said, okay. No lead DG, baby. So I came back. Niggas was like, yo, preacher. I said, yo, you know what happened? She promised not to tell nobody over there.
Daddy, are you working on a new video?